Hi, this is Bob Mack with Advanced Solutions Property Management. We manage properties in the Salt Lake Valley area. Today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how to reduce vacancy. Obviously, when people talk about vacancy, the biggest issue we have is losing that tenant in the first place, right? So if you lose that tenant, then you're going to have a vacant unit. How do you get that unit back up and running as quickly as possible? Obviously, the easy one is lowering rents, but that's not what we're doing here. The goal is to increase revenues on the property. So lowering the rents, that is a tool in your tool belt to get somebody in there, but that should only be used in emergency cases. I would say the most important thing for reducing vacancy when it comes to having a tenant leave and needing to get the next one in there is making sure that property's in good shape. We show properties all the time, and I can't tell you how many times a tenant will walk into a property where you've got lights out, something's not right, it's not clean, and the tenant basically walks in, they make up their mind in the first 5 minutes. They don't want to be there anymore. And that mind is being made up as they're walking up the sidewalk, right? If the lawn's not cut, if the outside of the house isn't made up, if it's not in good shape, they don't want to be there. So making sure the exterior of the house is taken care of, and then when they walk in, every light bulb is working, the fridge light bulb is working, the floors are clean, the walls are clean, the windows are clean. It's all of these little things that add up to make just a dirty appearance. Tenants don't want it, right? Because what are they doing? In their head, they're thinking, this landlord doesn't take care of his property, he's not going to take care of me. So it's really important that when we have a property and we're turning that one around is that we make sure it's very clean, we get the lawns cut, we have the exterior looked at. We don't have to paint everything, it helps, but you just want to clean everything up. The other thing that you want to do when you're talking about reducing vacancies, you got to use multiple online sources when you're advertising, right? In Utah, we have a couple specific ones we use. Obviously, there's Craigslist, Zillow, Trulia. We got a bunch that we use, but making sure that you're using as many sources as possible to market that property. The other thing that we do is we relist properties all the time to make sure that we get the exposure that we need. There's some other avenues that you go through that cost money, but I think you can, for the most part, the free stuff works. You just got to relist it constantly. And like I said at the beginning of this, the most important thing to decreasing vacancy is don't lose the tenant in the first place. So take care of that tenant, treat them with respect, make sure you're consistent with them, they know what to expect. You're not going to lose the tenant in the first place, so we don't even have this discussion on vacancy. That's about all I have for it today. If you have any questions on how to reduce vacancy or how to get a tenant into your property, we'd love to hear from you. This is Bob Mack with Advanced Solutions. Have a nice day.